Guys, is Watch Dogs 2 worth the money? Or is it an overpriced pile of garbage? Find out today. So, I am ridiculously impressed by Watch Dogs 2. It improves everything that the first game didn't have. And now instead of and the and the and the new vehicles, new weapons and stuff like that. And there's even an exclusive car in Watch Dogs 2, and it's called the E-Nuddle Cart, which you can get by winning by playing all 3 of those missions. You can play for this guy named Taylor who is having trouble with his Nuddle Cart because he can't beat popular schools such as Stanford University in Oakland. And there's more free roam. It's completely improved. There are a few things that weren't improved, however. Like, for example, the radio is so annoying. And I always silence the radio because the songs are terrible. And there's more cars, such as the Chopper Cruiser. And stuff like that. And I think you could do this in the original Watch Dogs, and it's really cool how you can do tricks with the dirt bike. Ow! And plus the animations are better, and it literally feels like you're playing GTA 5, just a little more friendly. And there's even a moped, and there's more cars in the game than the first. And it's probably the best Watch Dogs game in the series. And if they ever announce Watch Dogs 3, then I'd be excited. You can do tricks with the scooter as well, which I didn't really know. And plus there's a ton of new vehicles, like I said. And there's even new weapons, such as the 4 Noobs pistol. However, there are a couple downsides though. Now the weapon system is more realistic, where you have to buy a weapon to get it in your slot permanently, and if you use and another good side of the part is that you can now equip your weapon while driving. This really helps considering if you get into cop carnage for whatever reason, then you can fight them off easier. And I think it's really cool. And the death system is much better because it actually shows who you got killed by. Like, when you die, after a few seconds when you die, it pans the camera to who killed you so that you'll know who killed you. And the vehicles have new interiors and all that. The menu and everything else is executed really well, and the new talking car is awesome. And unlike the missions, which are basically like do this thing, do it, do this, blah blah blah. It's split into multiple parts, and it actually gets really fun. And there's another improvement for the first game where you now have a yo-yo and you can punch anyone without needing it to be cops. You can just punch somebody in the face, and if they're knocked out, then and the destruction is much more realistic, and the physics are much better. And and there's a lot of new missions that are really fun, and a lot of new characters such as Marcus Holloway, Wench, and there's this new gang called, and there's like this new home that you can go to, and it's called the Hackerspace. DedSec is back, but they're better than ever. Get out, sir. Sir, get out! And I like how the gun system is more realistic, so you have to actually buy weapons, and if you grab them off of enemies, then they replace your weapon, then they replace one of your weapons. And you now get a weapon instead, and you can actually get a weapon in the beginning of the game that you can use. And it's basically a taser. I don't know why you'd want to tase somebody, but it's kind of cool. Stop. And everything is kind of cool. All of it is cool. And there's multiplayer, and plus other people can randomly come up in your game where you can find around sitting. And if you have a Ubisoft Club account, then you'll get the best experience with them. And now you no longer need to bring up the multiplayer menu and choose a game to go into. Overall, I give this game a 9 out of 10. It drastically improves every single thing that was in Watch Dogs 1. And it's just awesome compared to the original. And in its own exclusiveness, it's still awesome. This has been Minecraft This has been Ian from Minecraft, and I'm out.